throughout your lifetime, you've probably gotten so many different types of hugs,
Yeah.
right?
And depending on the body shape too. Some people are like larger body shape. Some
Uh-huh.
people are smaller body shape.
Okay.
And genders.
Uh-huh.
That's a weird thing too. Side hugs, front hugs, underarm hugs, overarm, one arm over, one arm under.
Bar. Have you had like the bar hugs?
Yeah, Carrie did that to me. So she went like under
Uh-huh.
and then hugged like this way.
Yeah.
Like she was like lifting a log.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So like, do you in a guy's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
when girls hug guys, w- is there like a thing that goes through your mind by the type of hug they give you?
Titties.
That's it?
Titties first.
Okay.
What?
No, I mean, I could see that. Okay. Chest to chest, yeah.
Yeah, chest to chest.
Uh-huh.
But it's never like sexual. Like to me, it's not like, oh, titties. Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
It's never that. I think it's just a little bit uncomfortable because it's more for the women, I feel like. Cuz it's more no, I mean like it's when I say more for the women is like a guys some guys can feel uncomfortable for the women. And I know women don't even think about it. They
Yeah.
just go, "Yeah, my breasts, yes." And then they hug, but like um I guess maybe I'm more sensitive, but uh it's not even the fact that like, oh, it's titties like as an individual. It's because society made titties such a fucking crazy thing. Like they're like, oh, don't look at a titty, don't touch the titty, don't like cover the titty, don't people say free the nipple.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's an awesome movement, but that's not the general rule. That's an exception to free
Right.
the nipple. I would like to support free the nipple, and everybody should free the nipple so that nobody's like, oh my god, nipples. Like they're just nipples.
Right.
Why you act like you never seen a nipple before?
Yeah, because everybody has a nipple.
Everybody has a nipple, and the National Geographic and also European. I mean, they're more like it's, dude. If everybody was to walk around naked, nobody's gonna stare at your tits because it's just the norm.
It's
Like if
true.
yeah, maybe for the first month, everybody like, oh my god, this is fucking awkward. But after a month, be like, yeah, it's just another tit.
Right.
So what's the problem? It's just like imagine like everybody covered their nose the
Uh-huh.
whole time. Like everyone since they're born to their fucking adulthood to they die, they cover their nose. You only take off your fucking nose cap in the bedroom. People be like, "Oh fuck, what is that? Oh, that's how it looks." If you cover anything up since you're a kid till you're older, you will trip the fuck out. You go, oh fuck, can I look at that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then if you cover your nose and nose is like this fucking thing, if I'm making out with you and I touch your nose, I'll feel weird. I'll be like, is this supposed to be happening?
Mm.
So when I hug a woman, if her tits are touching me, I almost it's like, can you not touch me with your tits?
So
Like
that's what goes through your mind?
that's a little extreme.
Right.
That's no, but it's conflicting because it's like tits are nice,
Yeah.
but it just feels forbidden a little bit
Really?
in the societal. I don't act it. I just go, yeah. And how long is a fucking hug with men and women, anyways, if you guys are not friends? Like, if I'm comfortable with a woman
Mm-hmm.
and they're comfortable with their body and their tits,
Right.
you could tell a woman's energy if she's weird about tits. Like, some women are really free. They'll take off it's free to nipple. Like, they don't really care if anyone sees their tits because they're just so free.
Uh-huh.
There's different school of thoughts out there, and it's fine. But if they're like really comfortable, you feel that energy. So when you hug them, you don't really think about it. You're like, yeah, it's fine. But some women, they fucking obviously they have the breast implants, so they know they got the fucking rock hard tits, and the rock hard tits is gonna touch you in the chest now. They know it. They like it.
Uh-huh.
So if they like it now, you feel some type of way. And if they're wearing a low cut V-neck or like a tank top,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and then half their tits is already exposed. Yeah, and then you hug them, she's going, oh shit, he felt it. Yeah,
But I don't think a lot of girls think about like their breasts touching.
you don't think so?
I don't think so. Like when I hug, it's just like my thought is, damn, how long am I supposed to hug this person? Or like, are they comfortable getting a
You
hug?
don't. You let me, how many guys do you hug and gave them a front hug?
I would technically always give a front hug if they would be open to it. So like my mind is like I don't care what type of hug I
Shut the
give you.
fuck up.
I'm serious. Like
Let,
I don't
well,
but then when they
let me
always
ask
go
you
in for
something.
like the side hug, I'm like,
Let
"All
me
right,
let me
that's
ask
what
you
they're comfortable
something.
with."
If a
Uh-huh.
guy comes in with a front hug, right, and
Uh-huh.
you're like, oh, that's cool, right?
Right?
They squeeze you.
Yeah.
Now is it weird? It depends on the guy, right? It
Yeah.
depends on the guy. But let's just say he's a nice regular guy, but you don't know him much, but he squeezes you and now your tits is getting flattened on his chest. How does that feel?
Then I'm like, "Why is he squeezing me so hard?"
Well, just a loving like so nice to meet you, squeeze. So how does that feel? People do that.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So now do you feel a little bit uncomfortable? It depends on the
I think
energy.
yeah, it's the
Yeah, but
energy.
now you feel your tits being flattened now.
Yeah, but I don't know. It would still be the energy that I'm thinking of rather than my boobs getting squished.
Yeah, because the intention is more important.
You're right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that like you don't think about the tits getting squashed, but like it's the energy.
Yeah. So if they
Yeah,
have like a weird ass energy and you can tell like
yeah,
that it's more than just what they're like trying to give like a hug,
yeah.
then it's like
But what is
of
a
course.
hug? Like, first of all, it's like I know Americans and Europeans, like Europeans do the kiss,
Right.
that thing,
Mhm.
pesos, as they say, right?
Yeah.
How do they say it?
Pesos, yeah.
Pesos.
Uh-huh.
French say it, bisou,
I
right?
don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, um, yeah, so they do that over a hug, I think. Do I mean over like a tight hug?
That's true.
Yeah, so but Americans do the hug first before the fucking kiss, right? The cheek kiss thing. But yeah, but what is the point of a hug anyways if you just are meeting somebody or like
Is it like to make them feel comfortable though? Like, don't you think that's what it is? Like, oh, like let's try to get close or
okay,
we're
yeah, that's
cool, you
nice.
know?
Yeah, to try to get close.
Right.
Yeah. But okay, what if like there's like but that's the thing. The hug is a weird thing too because some people are not physical. Like they
Right.
don't like it. They're more conservative and
Mhm.
some people are more like open to physicality. So then when you like force it upon someone, they it's see it again, it's all about energy because they may feel like, oh man, like I don't want that.
Right.
Like really, even if they force it. But some people go, I don't want that, but then they do it, they're like, oh, I guess that person really likes me.
No, but like I get that too. Like I'm thinking every time that I meet someone new, I'm like, are they gonna give me a handshake? Are they gonna go like hug me? And like that goes through my mind
Yeah, but then
because
if you have a thing,
uh-huh.
if you're like, this is the shit that I'm gonna stick with,
Yeah.
then usually that's good.
No, but sometimes I will like reach out for like a handshake and then they open their arms.
Yeah, then you open up your arms
Exactly.
if you want it.
But it's like, oh, I was going in for a handshake, but they want a hug.
But you said you're good with it.
No, I'm good with it, but you know, like as Asian people, we're not really that.
You just said you're cool with hugs.
I'm cool with hugs, but I'm just saying in my mind throughout when I was like growing up, you know, as hugs became more and more predominantly,
Yeah, in your life.
yeah. Then I started to think during that time. But now like I don't really care about hugs, but before it was always in my mind like am I supposed to give him a handshake or like give him a hug? But I'm more awkward when it comes to hugs because we did never had physical touch, you know? It was more of like just bowing to the person and saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that is an awkward stage to transition from like culturally not doing touching each other or hugging or shaking hands even sometimes, but yeah, to like hugging, it is a weird transition. Um but I started hugging guys first, and you practice with your same sex first, I think.
yeah, but guys have like a different type of hug.
Yeah, as
It's
a
more,
bro
it's
hug.
yeah, you guys grab the hand first, and then you guys bring each other in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like that you could control. You're just like, oh hey, dude. You know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah,
pull
but
them
then
in.
but if I walk up to a woman
Mm-hmm.
that I love, I'm just gonna open my arms, dude. I'm coming
Right.
up. Get in here. I don't give a fuck about your handshake.
Right.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
No, it's just weird though. Like from the beginning,
Yeah,
the
the transition time.
transition. Yeah.
Yeah, transition time is weird. But I like um you know what though? But the woman, if you just let it happen like that, I don't really remember because I don't think I ever. But I'm like I've always been physical.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never mind it. So maybe, but for the person that is maybe more sensitive physically about touch, a guy, for speaking for guys,
Right.
is just let the woman do it. If she's coming in for a hug, just accept it. Don't be weird. Hug her the same firmness that she's hugging you. To me, like, don't do the fucking. Don't leave your arm open when she's hugging you. Then she's gonna feel like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
Why is he doing that? Yeah, but
But
if you
why do
uh
guys do that? Because there are some times where you will go like they're even initiating the hug, maybe,
huh.
but they won't
Well, they
like.
just don't know the firmness. They
So
just
they just leave their
oblivious.
arms open and make it feel even
Who the fuck
awkward.
does that? I've never gotten a hug and they leave their arms open.
But you're a dude.
What do you mean?
I don't think girls do that too? Like they leave their arms open? No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. But there's probably guys like they're like
No, there
awkward,
isn't.
right?
Who the fuck did you hug that they did this?
Some awkward ass people, I guess.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so I think the same firmness on the hugs from both parties is a f- pretty safe bet.
Right, right.
So just wait on the other person if you don't know the firmness and if you don't know that person that well. If you know the person well, then it doesn't fucking matter.
Okay. Do you think now like within your age group, people are more towards hugs rather than handshakes or like when they're first meeting you?
I think it's just all across, just depending on their cultural background and what they're used to and their personal preference.
Mm.
Yeah, all of those mix, but yeah,
Okay. But
yeah.
from like a guy, do you think like when you guys first meet people, you guys usually go in for like side hugs, right?
Women,
Guys.
when I meet guys,
No, no, when you meet girls, yeah, yeah,
well, it depends because some women they hug you. So I'm saying like they're huggers. They're like I'm a hugger, or like they just however they're feeling, whatever their intention is. If they're hugging you, they're hugging you. And it's weird if a guy rejects a hug from a woman.
Why?
Because why are you not hugging me? Why the fuck are you not hugging me? They'll feel rejected, I feel like.
Mm.
Would you not? If you go in for a hug to a guy and then he's like, oh, I don't do hugs. And then you're like halfway in there. Now you got to pull your hand out. Like, what?
Yeah, that's weird. But
Yeah,
don't you
so
think that happens?
I
Guys
don't
that
think
are
so.
like that don't like physical touch at all?
No. Like, even if you're a straight man and if your thing is not physical touch, you will still take a hug from a woman.
What if they're really loyal?
Oh, if they're in a relationship, yeah, then that may be different. Like it was but that's like a very exceptionally different take on loyalty. Like, why are you not hugging another woman just because you're in a relationship? Are you that horny that like if a woman touches you now you have a boner now?
What if it's just respect for the girlfriend?
Yeah, then that's fine. Just be like, oh, my girlfriend don't like me hugging other women because I live in a dungeon that she puts me in, and she feeds me 2 times a day. That's That's cool too.
All right.
If you're happy with that, then having living in a dungeon and getting fed lettuce and rice, which is a okay diet, then that's on you, my friend.
Okay. Well, okay, we were talking about hugs, but let's go into like handshakes. Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, I've gotten so many guys that give really light ass handshakes to girls, or they'll like just grab the tip of the hand.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
So why do guys do that?
We're grabbing the tip of the hand.
Yeah, like they're not even fully grabbing into your
I don't
hand.
think people think that in depth, really.
About handshakes? I
Yeah.
thought like handshakes are like super important for a guy.
Yeah, but I don't think some people don't really care and they're not that important to them. Like if you're shaking my hand and you're grabbing it like a fucking folder,
Yeah.
then like we can't be friends.
Okay.
Like I respect you as a person, human
Uh-huh.
being, but you do this to my hand, it's like there's no way we're gonna vibe. Like what kind of shit is this? Like because it's like like you are 35 years old and your whole life you've been shaking hands that way.
Mhm.
If they just did that to me and nobody else, then I get it. I'm like, oh, he just doesn't want to be friends. He don't want to touch me, and it's fine.
So
But
you
then
would say guys do that intentionally
no,
sometimes?
I've never seen this.
Okay. You've never seen that?
Not from a guy, really. Like more from women.
I've gotten a guy literally just grab like this, like a folder, like you said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? It's really awkward. And then their hands are
No, you
usually
grab it back. You grab it back to not make it awkward. Just be like, oh, what's up?
like, that's really awkward when you grab, and you guys are just fingering, like,
Yeah, finger.
finger.
Yeah, but you do it real quick. Just act normal. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up?
And then in
Then you're
my
good.
mind, I'm just like, that was the awkwardest shit ever.
No, but not to him.
Like,
Not to him. Oh, only to you.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you just roll with it, what's up? Now it's not awkward
I
because
guess.
that's just that interact. That's just how he likes it. So I don't think people should. Not that should that people don't need to feel awkward when they're doing awkward things. Just be like, yeah, that's how they do it.
All right.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get
It's
it.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just got the yeah, but it is a fucking exceptionally different thing that that or like not having a they give you their hand
Oh, yeah. But
and then
I
they
see a
have
lot of
no
girls doing that. Like, they just kind of give their hand, like, to kiss. Like, it looks like they want you to kiss their hand.
yeah. So when people do that now, this is what I'm gonna do. Whenever they give me their hand
Mm-hmm.
to shake it, I'll just grab it and go, oh, what do you want me to do with this? Like you want me to put it somewhere? Like what is this thing?
You would do that?
Yeah, I will say that just
Okay.
as a joke because it's like I don't know what this is. And they'll be like, what do you mean? I'll be like, are you shaking my hand or are you just giving it to me? Or are you giving me your hand? Like, I don't understand what's it.
But overall, do you think a
Like,
handshake?
if they do that,
Right.
right? And then I see them do that, like it's coming limp, then I'll just go limp. Now we have two limp hands.
We're just holding it out there?
Yeah, so what are we doing? Who's going to grab whose hand?
Okay.
We're just showing each other our hands, giving it like what? Oh, if we're going to shake hands, then let's shake hands.
Do you
That's what I'm
think
going to do.
do you think it's important though for a girl to also know how to shake a hand?
Um, I think it's just something nice to learn, just so that so you could just shake other people's hands.
Mm.
I don't think shaking hands is that unless you want to be like a unique type of personality where this is what you want to do, then yeah, you do that. But I mean, if you want to blend in and learn how to be in society properly, just do a normal, put your hand out there. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you put your hand out there, grab the hand, pump twice, and then release the hand.
Okay, but when people think about that, they think too much and then they pump and then they pull their hand back like really fast.
No, just go out there normal speed,
Yeah.
pump twice, come back. And if they're very excited, match their energy. Hey, how's it going? Pump twice, leave. If they're excited, whatever their energies match it. Hey, how's it going? Oh, that was cool.
Uh-huh.
Just yeah.
That was regular, yeah.
Yeah, that was just do a regular fucking thing. I don't like people are so weird about shit. Like there's some people that yeah, they're like really weird about shaking hands, but it's like how hard is it to fucking shake a hand? It's in the sentence. Shake the hand, dump the hand. Shake it, dump it. Like why is it so hard for people?
I don't know. I really don't know. But there's so much talk on like handshakes, and
But you know
people
what?
like judge people on handshakes.
Yeah.
You know?
But people, okay, so this is another thing, and it has nothing to. It's not anyone's fault. It's just that some people grow up without a lot of physical touch, like so their parents don't really touch them, and they don't really touch others,
Hmm.
so they're physically awkward. Like I was hearing a professor talk about this that people who aren't touched physically by parents or by their friends growing up
Right.
or their creepy uncle, their genitals. No. But like if their friends or family don't really touch them growing up,
Right.
they're when they're adults, they become a little more awkward because they don't know physical touch is like such a integral part of being a human being.
Mm.
You're always touching, giving. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
an intimacy. The intimacy also requires physical touch. So if you've never really been touched, you don't really know how to do it. Like, cause I have tried high fiving people, and like they stutter as they come up for the five.
Right.
It's like their mouth like, oh fuck, my first time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, cause it's out of nowhere. Cause it's like high five, man.
Mhm.
They like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Struggle on the way up, and that's like really I feel a little bit sad for them.
Mm. So okay, well, how would you want like what advice would you give people that haven't grown up with physical touch? How can they get used to it?
Exposure therapy, so as much as possible every day. Yeah, so
Just
as
randomly giving high fives,
dude,
hold.
let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how you look, who you are.
Uh-huh.
If you come with positive energy, if you go to Walmart,
Yeah.
just be like, high five, man. If you see they have decent energy, you go high five, man. They'll high five you.
Well, at Walmart, yeah, I'm pretty sure they will.
Well, no, you go to Target, same thing. But
Okay.
just adjust your energy. At Walmart, probably like, high five, man. At Target, probably high five. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a little more classy
There you go.
with it. Do you know what I mean? A little more conservative with the high five.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that and just shaking hands,
Mm.
Just if you're meeting anybody, just shake their hands, even with your friend. Yeah, I think that's physical touch is important.
All right.
Yeah, so that's part of the thing that we had to be accustomed to as well, being an immigrant. So hope that helps you guys, and it's good to also reevaluate and revisit what our cultural differences that we went through. So till next time, y'all. All right now. Bye.